Hey, subscribers. Thank you for coming to watch me today. Um, I appreciate you guys coming and taking the time out of your day to um, come and hang out with your girl. And I got a nice little message for you today. And I was actually on my way to bed, but I suffer from insomnia and I am a night hawk. I like to do everything at night. Um, I'm not a morning person at all because I stay up all night. And I was on my way to bed, but I decided to come out and make a video. So, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yeah, look at my little Christmas tree. It's so nice. I love Christmas. So, anyway, Christmas is my favorite time of year. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because Jesus was supposed to be born on Christmas, and I say supposed to because I don't know if he was actually born on Christmas exactly, but it's around that time. So this is my favorite holiday of the year, even though I don't have any family here in Texas with me besides my daughter and my mom. It'd be a poop sometime, but I deal with it. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful to God that I'm here and I have my daughter. And sometimes I fly my son in and I have my mom. Even though I can't make these big, immaculate dinners that I usually make because after about a day or two, all that food goes to waste. So, anyway, I'm coming to you to talk about something that I feel is very, very important. And I know off the top what some of you guys are going to say in reference to my topic, but listen. I'm coming to talk to you today about marriages. Women in marriages and men in marriages. Okay, I gotta get the gloss off me. I don't have the little famous people that come and powder my nose and make sure I'm not shiny on camera, but I'm doing this from my iPhone and there's no glamour to it. It is what it is. Okay? So I'm coming here to talk to you about marriages. And the reason why I feel as though that I have the right to talk about it, even though I'm not married, I'm not engaged, I don't even have a boo. Nothing. But I was married to my ex-husband for 12 years. We were together for 12 years, married for 2. The devil tore that up as soon as we got married. How could you be together with somebody for that amount of time? And then as soon as you get married, it goes haywire to the left. And that's because I wasn't where I needed to be spiritually as a wife. But anyway, so being with a person for that long, I kind of did some self work because although I did divorce him, I had to think about the things that I could have done better as a wife. And I know people who are currently married that confide in me about certain things that with the self-help and the books that I've read and the research that I've done and my own life experience that I had, I'm able to talk about it. Now, the reason why I want to talk about it is because I feel like, because I told my girlfriend today, Tamika, y'all going to meet her soon. I'm going to have her as a guest on the show. Not the show. What? Girl, no. I'm going to have I think I'm famous, y'all. I'm gonna have her on my channel so that y'all can get to know her because she's cool. She's dope. So I was speaking with her today when we were working out. My little workout buddy. She don't be wanting to work out though, but I'll be having to force her to because I've been needing a partner. But we were talking about marriages today, and she was, she's currently in a relationship or whatever. So we just started talking about marriages. I don't know what sparked the subject, but I was telling her, like, as a woman, no matter what nationality you are, we get complacent. don't kill me about saying this, but listen to me. We get complacent in our relationship. We like, I got him, he's here. Like, I don't have to do all the things that I used to do, um, because he married to me now. He got it. He done bought the package. He got it. So we do a lot of things when we get complacent, and we have to realize that. I hope I'm not talking loud because I'm kind of loud, and I talk with passion. So if you think I'm yelling or putting too much into it, it's not me being aggressive. It's just me and my passion. But if you feel like you're at a point where you don't have to do certain things for your husband because you ain't got time for it, or it ain't that serious, girl, it is that serious. So, what I was explaining to her, that a lot of women get complacent, and so do the husbands. But I'm not really here to talk to the husbands because I don't know how to be a man. I'm not a man. So, I can't give men much information because or how men are in their relationship, because I'm not a man, I'm a woman. But I can get some tips, and I will. So, women, you have to understand that your husband does not want to come home to you every day looking like I'm looking right now. Girl. Okay. It's cool, for the most part, but sometimes you want to go in the bathroom, take a shower, get all smell good like we be smelling like candies and all that. If you do your makeup, you want to go in the bathroom and or wherever you go and do your makeup, you want to do your hair, and you want to put on something sexy for your husband. So when he comes home, he's looking at this sexy individual. Because let me tell you something about men. Men are not speakers like us. Like, we can tell you exactly what we like, and we can verbalize everything, but men, they're mostly visual individuals. Okay? Dang, 7 minutes already? Anyway, let me hurry up. So they're visual individuals, which means that they react off what they see. Okay? So if they're coming home every day and to this woman that he deemed sexy before he married you, he want to see her more often. Now, I know that we have the kids, we got to cook, we got to wash clothes, some of us have to work, and it's a lot on our plate, but the Lord made us to be multitaskers. Okay? So you have to find some time to say, you know what? Let me do this. You can go in the bathroom or wherever you do. I'll get cute in the bathroom. I do my makeup in the bathroom. I shower in the bathroom. The only thing I don't do in the bathroom is get dressed. So you can go and step into the booth, like I call it, the Superman booth, but the Superwoman booth, and go from this to glamour in 2 seconds. Okay, this is my regular and this is my glamour. I'm just kidding. But y'all know how we get when we going out somewhere. When you get ready to go out the door to go party with your girls, or your husband take you on a date, that glamour, when your eyebrows be on fleek and not like ink like they are right now, when you got your makeup popping, your hair popping, you need to go in there and do that for your man when he get home. And you ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. All you got to do is have on a cute little around the house little sundress. You know they like them sundresses, because your butt move. And this is for my married women, okay? I'm not condoning this for single women dating somebody. Because if you're doing all that for a man, trust me, honey, you doing the wrong thing. Because why buy the cow if you can get the milk for free? I'm the person. I'm a perfect example of being with somebody for 4 years and he married somebody else. So that's a whole nother Oprah show. I'm talking to the married women. You can go and get dialed up, put you in a cute little sundress, something with your back out, something sexual. Not sexual. Should I say sexual? Seductive. There we go. Seductive. And walk around the house, do your chores that you feel as though you need to do, clean up, wash clothes, cook dinner. When your husband come in the house, you, hey babe, what's up? How you doing? And you continue on about your way, making sure you switching a little harder, being extra sexy, and doing your thing. Because let me tell you why. You got to do it. And I know some of y'all like, I ain't about to do all that. It's not that I got too much stuff to deal with. Let me tell you why you need to do it. Boo boo. You need to do it because he's a visual creature. The Lord made him to be a visual creature so that he can love what he made for him, which was Eve. Okay? So he's visual, and if he come home and you looking like, don't play me, I still look cute though. Okay? But if you're coming home and you got a do-rag on your head and you looking just like you just woke up, hair all over your head, you walk around with sweatpants on looking like one of the homies, then, speaking of looking like one of the homies, I look like I'm gangbanging, but I'm not. Just keeping my little edges down on my little lace front, okay? So, if you're walking around the house looking like one of the homies, he looking like, you have to realize the same way you got him is the same way that you need to keep him. The same things that you did to get him is the same things you need to do to keep him. Because while he's come home every day and you're looking like this, he's going outside and guess what? Them thirsty, ratchet, I don't care if you married, I ain't married to her. Those type of females, ugh, those are the ones who's out there looking fly. They hair done, makeup done, outfit popping. And guess what? They're ready to be that side chick where they get him on the weekends. You can have a Monday through Friday. I hate that song. Oh, I turn it off every time I hear it. And I'm not even married. I hate it. It's so ratchet. But anyway, they're out there looking like that. And guess what he coming home to? You. Not only is he coming home to you, looking like you looking, but he coming home to you looking like you looking and got an attitude. So how long you think he's going to be able to do that? Without stepping out? Without treating you like, your marriage is going to fall apart, baby. You have to keep your husband satisfied. And if you don't keep him satisfied, guarantee it's some ratchet, low moral having female out there that's ready to be the side chick. That every time he come over on the weekends, when he say he's out playing poker or he's out with the homies, he going over Shanae house. Shanae, I don't know, that was the most ratchet name I could think of. But he's going over her house, and guess what? She did before he got over there. Oh, baby, she done went in the bathroom, honey. She done took a shower. She done put on a smell good. She done did her makeup. She done put on her eyelashes. She done put on that cute little outfit, and when he walked through the door, she got on some high heels, short little outfit with her booty cheeks hanging out the bottom. For your man, your husband. And guess what? He's a visual being. His eyes is like, boom! Like the cartoons, boing. My eyes are little. I can't do it. But that's what he's looking like. And he's like, oh, this is what's up. Thinking the grass is green on the other side. But let me tell you something about men. Men will fall for a 2080 as quick as a New York minute. because they forget about all the other things. They forget about behind the scenes. I remember somebody telling me when they went to Disney World, everything was like awesome outside. They were like, oh, this is so nice. But when they brought them through the back way to get to a certain area, they seen how dirty and nasty Disney World was behind the scenes. You're behind the scenes. Those ratchet women are outside, and everything that they have is like glorious. It's beautiful, clean, pristine conditions, clean, and everything is nice. And behind the scenes is dirty. Ew. That's you. So you need to clean up behind the scenes, boo. You need to clean up behind the scenes. You need to make sure that when your man come home, you do everything that you need to do to make sure that you is on 100. Not all the time. I'm not saying because I know you're gonna be like, Q, I get it. I had a child, pregnant, newborn. I was pregnant when I started college. She was a newborn. I'm midpoint in college, working a full-time job. Had another son, newly in Texas, trying to build my brand, trying to get to where I need to be financially, all at the same time. I had to cook, I had to clean, I had to wash clothes, help my son with his homework, change diapers, and go to school full-time. That's a lot. And be cute. That's a lot. So I get it. It's a lot that you have to do. But you are a woman, okay? You have the ability to move mountains by the words that come out of your mouth. Don't no man want to come home to no nagging wife, okay? If you're upset with your husband, the Bible says if you're upset with your husband, you should not, what does it say? Let me get it right, because I don't want to be lying to y'all. You should not refuse, there we go. You should not refuse your hummus. I'm hungry. I love hummus, but I ain't hungry. You should not refuse your husband sex. Even when you mad. You know why? Because Shanae ain't refusing him sex. Anything that he wants you to do sexually, you need to be doing it. If it's within your comfort level. And if it's not in your comfort level and it costs you pain, girl, don't do that. Okay? Because, no. It's one entrance. It's not two. But if you're into that, that's what I don't care. But you need to make sure that you pleasing your man. Because when you not pleasing your man, Shanae is very willing to bust it wide open on a handstand for him. For free. Free? Free. Free. And if they, on another level, your man to be paying their bills and doing things for them that he ain't even doing at the house. Why? Because when he come home, not when he come home, but when he come to her house, she fabulous, honey. Booty cheeks hanging out, high heels popping. She going around the kitchen, dropping stuff on purpose just to bend over and make it clap and twerking and all that. For your husband. That's not cool. You need to handle your business girlfriend or somebody else well. When you mad at your dude, you deprive him, oh, I'm going to the kitchen and I'm cooking and I ain't making his plate. Girl, guess what? She making his plate. So what you need to do is go in that kitchen, cook, come out and ask him, is you hungry? What's your attitude? He gonna be like, yeah, all right. Go in the kitchen, make his plate, bring it to him. Here you go. Let him eat and feed your man. Okay? With your attitude, because he done messed up. And I'm not saying that every time he mess up, you need to be catering to him, but it's your responsibility to take care of your husband. Wash his clothes, feed him, and give him his necessities, not his wants, but his necessities. Even when you're mad. Because if you don't, somebody else will. You need to find a time to talk to your husband. And a lot of issues in marriages is communication is the number one issue. If you screaming and hollering at him, and he's screaming and hollering at you, guess what? Neither one of y'all hearing each other because y'all both screaming and hollering. So what you need to do is take this item, not this item, but any item as such, anything that can fit in the palm of your hand, and you just say, hey, babe, we've been going through a lot of issues and obstacles, and I really want to communicate with you better. And I've realized that we can't communicate if we're both yelling at each other. I love you. Start off with good stuff. Because if you start off with good stuff, if you start off here, right, and you tell him all the positive things about him, I love you, you're a great father, you're a great provider, you're a great this, you're a great that, you're a great this, and you're a great that, and you continuously go up, up, up as far as you can. Some of us don't have a lot of the ups, but go as far as you can. And then say, but with that being said, I also need you to do this. And you're also not good with this. And you're also not good with this. And you're also not good with this. Now you're here. That's all you got. But if you start from the bottom, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this. All you're doing is beating this person into the ground. So about time you get up and start saying positive things, you all the way at the bottom. It's going to take a lot for you to come back up. And once you finally come back up, you're here. Where have you gone? Because the only thing he can remember is all the negativity you started off with. But if you start here with positivity and bring it up here, up here, up here, what's going to happen is he's going to start feeling himself. You know, oh, she think that about, she think that about me. Now he's happy. But when you start bringing the things that you don't like, he's more receptive to it because he's gloating in what you done said first. First impression, first statement, first comments is the things that stick more. So now you're saying, babe, I really want to communicate with you, so I've come up with this idea so that we can communicate better. This is the object that I have, which is my e-cigarette fluid. Yeah, I'm still on e-cigarette fluid. Don't judge me. Don't do that. So, what we're gonna do is, if I have this in my hand, I'm the person that speaks. You cannot interrupt or say a word as long as I have this in my hand. Once I pass this over to you, I cannot say a word and you can freely speak. Now, would you like for me to have it first? Or would you like for you to have it first? Y'all can flip a coin. That's even better. Let's flip a coin to see who has this first. And when you talk to him, talk to that man with respect. Okay? Don't let your emotions get involved. I'm a Cancer. I know how my emotions get involved, and I get the... But one thing I don't like to do is argue with somebody. So when you speak to your husband, speak in a tone, a calm tone. Look him in his eyes and tell him how great he is first. Then tell him the things that you need to work on. Or tell him why you're mad and what the situation is at that point. But build him up first before you go through the whole reason why you're going through what you're going through and how you're feeling. Say what you say. Look in his eyes. Say it with love. And then when you're done, you pass it over to him. Don't take 3 hours to finish what you're saying. Take a small time to what do you call that? Major points. And then give it over to him and let him respond to what you're saying. And then he'll begin to tell you, because if a man feel like he can't talk to you, then your communication in your relationship is done. You have to understand that you have to be your husband's best friend. And a lot of us get married and come to realize later on that we're not even friends with our husbands. Excuse me. If you're not a friend with your husband in the beginning, baby, you got a lot of work to do. Because you need to stop everything in its tracks. Boom, back it up, and figure out how you're going to be your man's best friend. Read the book called Love Dare. I don't know how far you are in your marriage and what's going on in your marriage, but you need to read the book Love Dare. Google it. It's a black book with red letters, I think. But that book will tell you if your husband is not giving you the attention, your husband is not even thinking about you, read that book, follow those instructions, and if he really loves you and he not done with you, and there's a point of no, you're at a point of no return. If you're not at that point of no return and you do the instructions on that book, Love Dare, you will save your marriage. Another thing that you have to do in your marriage, you have to get on your knees with your husband hand in hand, and you have to pray for your marriage. And you have to bind the devil and send him back into hell, because he has had it out for you and your husband since you said, I do. You became a target. And because you came a target, oh, he's not gonna stop until y'all divorce. And take it from a person that then been through it. I regret every single day that I divorced my husband. My husband loved me so much that when I divorced him, he tried to commit suicide. He loved me. And you know what? I was too young to realize what I had. And we grew so far apart. I've never had anybody love me like that again. And we grew so far apart that it's been 11 years now. I was with him for 12. It's been 11 years since I've been with him. And I just recently seen him and spent time with him at my son's official acceptance day at North Carolina State. And when I tell you, he is so far from a man that I would want in my life right now. And it saddens me a lot, because I really feel, my nose is so shiny, I really feel that I made the wrong decision. I really know now that I could have been the person who was able to help him be the better man that he needed to be. And I failed him. And I've been paying for it. So this video is getting very, very lengthy, and I didn't want it to, but I have to get it out because somebody out there needs this. So pray with your husband. Am I doing that? These big old lips. I'm beatboxing. That's too much. But no, seriously, get on your knees and pray with your husband. When y'all fighting, say, babe, stop. As soon as you see that y'all talking over each other, you need to stop that conversation right then and there immediately, because that is a telltale sign that what you guys are discussing is not going to, no one's going to get it. Stop it, babe. Listen, okay, babe. Can you listen to me just for 1 second? I get what you're saying. I understand, babe. I understand. Could you listen to me for 1 second? Listen, I realize that this conversation. Look, I'm looking up like I'm talking to somebody. I realize that this conversation that we're having is not going my way. It's not going your way. We're about to get into a full blown argument. So let's revisit this conversation at another time. But what I want you to do with me, if possible, babe, is I would like for you to get on your knees with me and pray. I want us to get on our knees and pray for God, to God, that we can revisit this conversation at a later time and our communication skills be a lot better than this right now. I want us to get on our knees and I pray for our marriage. Pray for the things that we got going on. Do you mind doing that with me right now? Because I don't want to argue with you. I love you too much to let this situation cause us pain. Let's pray, babe. Get on your knees and pray with your husband. Also, when you see this going too far, get into some marriage counseling, some marriage therapy, not going to your church and having a pastor talk about. But I mean, you can do that too. But get in front of some professional people that can actually listen to both sides and be completely unbiased, and listen to both sides and feed you both with information and give you homework. It's key. Men, if you're a man and you're watching this, you're the everything to your wife. I held my husband on such a tall plateau that maybe that's, I don't know. Anyway, but your wife will go to hell and back for you. I ain't going to hell for my husband now, because I don't want to go there, because I don't want to burn up. It's too hot. But she will go to infinity and back. That's good for you. But you have to be able to listen to her. We are emotional creatures. We are. Everything is right here. We hold everything, our heart right here on our sleeves. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Like, you have to listen to her. Happy wife equals a happy life. If your wife isn't happy, you will never be happy, because a female will cause you complete hell if she ain't happy. And don't get me wrong, just as well as she has to go and make sure she cool for you, you got to make sure you handsome for her. The same man you was when she met you, hair cut up, smelling good, looking good, dressed nice, you got to do that too. Because she got to look around, even though she's not really a visual person, it doesn't hurt to smell up on some goodness. It doesn't hurt to see you all cut up and you looking good. You understand what I'm saying? You got to do your part too. You have to help pick up the slack. When you see that the house life is getting too much for your wife, and you see clothes that needs to be washed or whatever, and you see her running here and doing that and helping you make ends meet, you need to get to washing those clothes. Fold them up so when she get home, or she got less to do, and she be like, babe, oh baby, you washed the clothes? Oh baby, you could? Oh, and you got your hair cut? Like, come on now, you got to do stuff too. It's a two-way street. You have to be equally yoked. My ex-husband used to cook, he used to wash clothes, and he used to take care of the kids and provide financially. I used to cook and wash clothes and do all this like we did. We were a tag team. If you going months and months without having sex with your wife, or you going months and months without having sex with your husband, baby, something is wrong. God did not make you that way. If you're going months and months without having sex with your wife, or you going months and months without having sex with your husband, baby, somebody is having sex somewhere. And most likely the man is. Because a woman will hold out, wait, most women will hold out way longer for sex than a man. A man, y'all know y'all some little freaky creatures. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the signs. And get out there and do what you need to do to keep your marriage together. Divorce is at an all-time high because people are not willing to put in what they need to keep their marriage going. People too busy with the outsides because other people outside don't have the morals and values that you have. Do what you need to do to keep your husband. Do what you need to do to keep your wife. And I would love for you guys to comment and describe in the comments down below. And let me know what you think about this video. Ask questions. And once I get enough comments and things down below, I will respond to your comments, each and every comment, if it's not like a lot. I hope it's a lot. I hope it's too many that I can't even count. But I will respond and make a whole video responding to your messages. So, make sure that you comment and subscribe. Make sure that you stay prayed up. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do to be a good husband, to be a good wife. And hopefully, soon, one day, I'll join you in being a good wife. And my husband join you as being a good husband. Until then, I will talk to you guys soon. I love you, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Make sure you comment and subscribe. And I will talk to you soon. Love you. Bye. Good night.